everybody, what's up and welcome back, and it is that time again. It is Monster Bass unboxing time, so stay tuned because we are going to dive right into this box. Everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and it is Monster Bass unboxing time for the month of December. This is the last box of this month and the last box of this year. Did that make sense? That didn't make sense. It's the last box of this year, not the last box of this month, because I only get one box a month. But anyway, you know what I mean. So we're going to dive right into this, show you guys what we got for the month of December, and there's some pretty cool baits in here. I kind of glanced through it earlier, and yeah, we're going to check it out. So let's get into it. So, as you guys know, the first thing you guys usually get in this box is you usually have some stickers and things like that. I think my stickers are on the bottom this time. Let me dig through here and find them. If I can find it. Yeah, this month we got a big giant Monster Bass, big giant MB sticker, which is always cool. I stick them on my table back here, so it's getting pretty full and looks pretty cool these days. But yeah, let's dive right in, see what we got for this month. Let me see if I can dig out the card here that's in here, so we can kind of check that. So if you guys don't know, there's a little info packet that comes in here as well, and inside's got information. It also tells you the price of the baits and what you got in there and stuff. And then on the box itself, if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to fishing or just learning, right here on the box right here, it has information for what baits to throw in spring, summer, and fall and winter. So it's a little guide to help you guys out. It's just tips for catching fish during those times of year. And when you're first starting out and you're trying to learn, I mean, it's actually pretty good and it helps out. So we're going to dive right into this box, see what we got. A lot of cool stuff in here. And I'm going to read off this pamphlet so we know what's what. And try to do this in some sort of similar fashion and organized as I can. So let's get right in here. So let's see what we got. The first bait up for grabs here is the Catch Outdoors bait, which is $7.50 for the bait. Let's see if we can find Catch Outdoors. That is not it. Is this it? No, that's not it. The Catch Outdoors bait. That's the one that's on the list, but that's not the one that I'm seeing. Oh, here it is. It is, the Catch Outdoors bait is the saber-toed frog, which is a white frog, which is really cool. There you go. That's a pretty cool frog. I love frogs. I usually throw a black one or a white one, or I throw one that's a green with a yellow belly. That's the three colors I usually chuck. Frogs work great. I don't usually fish frogs in the winter, so it's kind of an odd one to put in there, but some people, maybe they do. I don't. I don't do a lot of frog fishing in the winter. You can get topwater bites in the wintertime, though. Stripers hit topwater, stuff like that, so there's a possibility to it. I don't fish frogs in the wintertime, but you can give it a try if you want to. So there, yeah, cool frog. Super cool. That one's $7.50. We're going to throw that guy back here out of the way. Next thing we got is Lunker Hunt, and the Lunker Hunt is $6.50. And the Lunker Hunt is the super perch colored deep diving jerk bait, which is that guy right there. And that is a super good looking jerk bait. I love jerk baits. I fish them all year round, but this is a great bait for wintertime. This bait you're going to cast out there, you're going to crank it down, and then you're going to give it like a jerk and just let it sit. And you want to let it pause for a long time. And then a jerk, and then let it pause for a long time. I'm talking a long time, for like a minute. You know, maybe even 2 minutes. You'll just like jerk, and just let it sit there for about a minute. And then jerk, and then let it sit there, you know. Because wintertime the fish are lethargic, they're slow. You don't want to work these real fast. But these will get you fish, because that fish is going to see that thing and he's going to slowly work his way up and look at it. and then when it moves again, he's going to grab it. So I love this color too. Good looking bait. Good looking bait. So yeah, sweet bait. Glad I got that. I love fishing jerk baits. Like I said, I fish them year round, spring, summer, fall. I use jerk baits all the time. You can use them year round. A lot of people don't, but I do. The next one is the Vicious Fishing, which is another jerk bait. This is a super silver minnow shad one, and I'm getting ready to sneeze, so if I do, you have to excuse me. Anyway, I'm done sneezing. So, anyway, back to this. This is Vicious Fishing. This is an $8 jerk bait. Super nice jerk bait. This is one of my favorite kind of colors and patterns because this is just a good one for anywhere you go if you're throwing jerk baits. If you guys can see that, that is a really, really nice bait. Nice, shiny, flashy pattern. And that is definitely going to get some fish. This one I think is a suspending jerkbait, if I'm correct here. It's not really saying, but it's probably a suspending. It feels like it. Just by the weight of it, it feels like a suspending one. But super nice, good looking bait. Like I said, I fish these years round. Jerkbaits work awesome. For some reason, they got a lot of them in here because the next one we got in here is the Basic. This is a $9 bait. It's called the Hellboy. This is in a red crawl pattern. Feels weighted. It's got a different kind of lip on it. So pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that lip, but that lip gives them a different action than other jerkbaits and stuff. But that's pretty cool looking bait too. Yeah, red is good. Red is good. Bass like red. So, I mean, there's days where the red's on fire. So, yeah, that's definitely cool bait. Got some nice rattles in it as well. Gonna create some noise, get those fish to come up from those depths and get them for you. So, yeah, there you go. So, that's the next one. That one was $9. So, right now that's, what, 4 different baits? 4 different hard baits that we got in the box so far. So let's move on to the rabid baits. But this is a Ned Rig style type bait. It's got a little red fire fur on it and stuff. So this is going to be a great finessey bait, and that's going to be like really good for smallmouth and largemouth as well. I'll be curious to see how that does in the water and how it looks in the water, but I'm definitely going to give that a try. It's a good color, and just throw that on a Ned Rig head. And you could probably even throw that on a drop shot and probably get some fish. But I would fish it on a Ned Rig is what I would do. And that rabbit baits is $6 as well. So what do we got next? We've got Big Bite Baits is next. Throw that back there. Big Bite Baits is this really awesome crawl. And this is almost in a, it says... Tilapia Magic is what they say, but it's like in the Gobi green pumpkin color with some really nice flake on it. And you can't go wrong with those ever. Yeah, really sweet looking bait. We'll take one of these out of here, let you guys see it. Let's pop it open so you guys can see one out of the bag. Yep. That is a cool bait. Yep. That's definitely gonna get some fish. You can put that back on the back of a jig as a trailer, or you can fish it by itself. Super cool goes. Not a lot of nice flake in there. Good bait. And what did I say that was? The Big Bite Baits, that's $4 for that bag. And there's, how many are in here? There's 6 of them in there. So there you go. I like this stuff. I always like creature baits. You can't go wrong with that. The next one we got is Excite Baits, which is your basic Cinco stickworm in a green pumpkin. This is green pumpkin with some black flake in there. So you guys know Cincos work. They work really good. You're going to catch fish on them. You can't go wrong with them. This is a, if you want to catch fish and you're struggling, whack your rig one of these bad boys and chuck it out there and you're going to catch fish. But this is a great winter bait too, because you can throw it on a shaky head or something like that. Let it go down, just slowly drag it on the bottom, and you're going to get a fish. You're going to get a fish. So, and then those were $5.25 for that. And the last thing we got some Super K Ned rig hooks. So they hook you up with some terminal tackle right there. And those are $4 a piece as well. And I actually like these Ned rigs because these are the flat-headed ones. I like those a lot. I think they're really cool and just look better on the profile because you get to see more of the bait and you don't notice as much of the head. So yeah, they're super cool. So there you guys go. That's the Monsterbass box for December. That's a pretty good box. A lot of the finessey stuff is. I fish a lot of Ned rig stuff in the winter. A lot of stuff that I'm dragging on the bottom. Throwing like deep diving crankbaits and stuff like that, jerk baits, things like that. But winter fishing is tough, so I mean it's hit or miss when you're out there, and so you just gotta try some things and go with what you know, and just try to see what they're biting on and get at it. Like I said, I usually do a lot of finesse fishing, or I use blade baits a lot in the wintertime. I use a lot of blade bait stuff. If you guys watch my last video where I was catching the crappie, I found this company called Eurobaits, and they have these micro lipless cranks and stuff, and I've been using a lot of those lately because those get down to the fish, and even those lethargic fish out there will bite them, and so a lot of blade baits, a lot of stuff like that for me, jerk baits, things like that, and a lot of finesse stuff like the a Cinco on a shaky head or something like that, or a Ned rig, dragging it on the bottom is what I like to use. So, but that's your Monsterbass box right there. It's a really good box, a lot of good stuff in there, and yep, it's this is the Wednesday before Christmas as well. So I hope you guys have a great holiday, have a good Christmas, have a good New Year, and we'll see you guys in 2021, I guess. So you guys take care. That's all I got for you, and just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.